Hi everyone, and welcome to And So On. Today I am taking you thrifting with me. It is $1, $2, $3 sale at the Salvation Army, and so I am popping into a couple while I am out and about today. Oh, I gave you a good Canadianism there, out and about. I can't believe it. I almost never say that. Oh, you're welcome. Anyway, I've got my first haul, and you will see my second haul. I'm going to document that a little more, and I will show you guys what I got when I got home. Talk to you later. Bye. Okay, I just left the second place and I got another, I think 6 items. I spent 10 bucks. I got some double gauze, I got some linen, and I got some things for my kids. So I'm off to the third place and then I'm done. I'm gonna go home and show you guys all the stuff, okay? All right, bye. All right, I took a wee stop off at Fabricland for a little peek because they're having their January sale, and I got some really nice t-shirt jersey, quite like heavier, because I know that there's some special legging patterns coming out soon that I want to try, and there's a craftsy class on leggings as well, and so I thought, you know what, I want to get something with a little bit more give. Now the jersey fabric that I got, the bamboo jersey that I got from Blackbird Fabrics would be great too, but I don't want to do that with my special bamboo jersey until I know for sure that I'm gonna be able to sew these leggings the way I like. So I didn't mean to do this while I was driving. Shh, don't tell anybody. Okay, I'm literally pulling in now to the third place. Eek, pothole. And having a peek, and then I'm gonna go home and make dinner. I'm making chicken pot pie, which is one of my kids' favorite meals. All right, I'll see you guys in a minute. Bye. So I don't know if you could tell, but that was a beautiful sunny day. That would have been a perfect day to do a video like this. I even had to leave my sunglasses on. It was so bright. But you know, now I'm back at home and I'm going to show you some, not all of the things I got, because some of the kids' stuff my kids have already absconded with, but I'm going to work that into my 7 tips for thrifting. So my number one tip is find the best places to shop, and that takes a little bit of time. So anytime that I'm in a new place, I Google thrift stores, I go into Maps or Yelp, and I put thrift stores, secondhand stores, and I see what's nearby. Sometimes a chain won't have the best prices. If you're in a smaller town, if you're driving through, you know, countryside or whatever, I like to Google every once in a while thrift stores just to see what comes up. I'm going to show you actually a haul that I got later out in the county that all of a sudden someone had all of this sewing stuff they were getting rid of, and I got an amazing deal. So, you know, just be aware of what's out there. Number 2, once you find them, get on their mailing list. If they have an email list, certainly the big ones like Value Village and Salvation Army have a mailing list, and then you know when they have their sales. So, you know, some people might call me cheap for just shopping thrift stores, but I like sale at thrift stores. I don't even want to pay full price at the thrift store. So I wait for their sale days, and I would say every month to 6 weeks, most places are going to have a sale day, and it will be anywhere from one of these $1, $2, $3. Sometimes it'll be 50% off a certain item. Maybe it's linens are going to be 50% off, or sweaters are going to be 50% off. Value Village the other day had 50% off everything, and I went there and I picked up a cashmere sweater for a friend of mine who said, next time you're out, find me the cashmere. And I'll talk about that in a little bit too, how I find the cashmere. So get on the list, and on the day when there's the big sales, head out to the thrift stores, because it makes a huge difference. So number 2, once you get in there, you know, it can be overwhelming. There's so much stuff. I don't like, you know, we're all busy. We don't have time to be going like through every single thing. So I look for color and texture and fabric. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking to see what catches my eye. For me, it's usually blues and grays and whites and stripes and maybe a bright pattern, something that's a little bit different. That's generally what I'll go for first. When it comes to finding cashmere, I use my hands. I literally go through, and when I feel something that like maybe feels like cashmere, I'll have a look, and I will always check the labels. That's another really good thing. You know, check the labels. Sometimes something that feels like cashmere is actually acrylic. And even if it's a great sweater, hey, get it anyway. But if you're looking for cashmere, have a look on the label. Sometimes it'll say cashmere on the big label on the back, but when you look at the content, it's like 5% cashmere or 10% cashmere. For me, that's not enough. Sometimes I'm buying sweaters to felt to make mittens or cowls or whatever, so I'm looking for at least 80% natural fiber content, so 80% wool or cashmere or alpaca, something like that. So yeah, check those labels. So because it was $1 for kid stuff, I did pick up several kids items, and like I said, my kids left with a bunch of it. But here's a jean jacket that I got for Audrey for $1. Can't do wrong with that. And I got her this shirt. Now this shirt actually was not in the kids section, it was in the adult section. And it's just a plain striped top, but for $2, she's liking button-down shirts these days. I also got her this. This is double gauze. It's a really pretty double gauze. You can see the inside has the reverse pattern of the front. This is lovely. Honestly, if she doesn't take to this, I might take it and cut it up and do something with it because it's really soft and lovely. This is an American Eagle. And that's all for her in this pile. So on to what I picked for me. So the next thing on my list is look for labels. So I'm not a label snob, but if I'm looking at something and I'm on the fence about it, if it says George and it's the Walmart brand, or if it says J. Crew or Land's End or Abercrombie and Fitch or whatever, that makes a difference to me, because if I know that something is perhaps really poor quality, then I likely may not buy it. Whereas if I know something is better quality, that it's at least, it's still fast fashion, but at least it has some quality to it. If something has a label that's European or Asian, I look at where things are made. That will give me an idea of the fabric, and that will definitely help me make my decision. Now, when something's $1 and $2, I might just pick it up, but I'm really trying not to acquire too much. So I've been trying to be really good. So this is a Ralph Lauren single gauze, and I love blue and white check. I really do. So this is a shirt just for me, but it's a lovely blue and white gauze. I love that. This is Club Monaco, which is originally a Canadian company, actually. I don't think it is anymore, but it used to be. And this is a men's shirt, and it's linen. It's pure 100% linen. I always pick up linen. So for this, I could see making the City Gym shorts from Pearl Soho. If you're not familiar with that free pattern, it's a really good one. I could see a little pair of gym shorts in this, or even an Ogden cami in this. So I love linen, and I will always pick up something like that. And the ends of this, like the little scraps, are perfect for a quilt, which is what I like to work on too a little bit in my spare time. Okay, what else do I have here? American Eagle. You noticing a theme here? Blue, gray, white. Little patterns, little dots, right over there. Cute little dots. Same thing, I might keep it as is. I might cut it down. I haven't decided yet. I'm just sort of showing you guys what I'm looking at. This is J. Crew, and when I was buying clothes from stores, it was most of the time J. Crew. Like a large percentage of my closet is J. Crew, always has been. It just works for me. So I do have something similar to this with little kind of crosses on it. This is small. It may end up going to Audrey, to be totally honest, but we'll see. Here is a linen as well. Beautiful peachy linen. Could be a great cami. And then this last one is called Age of Wisdom. I don't know the company, but really cool. Really almost a Liberty print. It might even be a Liberty print. I don't know. Some of you are probably Liberty experts out there. But I love the way it has the contrasting yoke as well as the contrast cuff and the nice pearl buttons. So not sure yet what I'm going to do with this. I might preserve it. I might do something different. We shall see. So next tip, do not limit yourself to women's clothing at all. First of all, half of those shirts are men's shirts, and men's shirts they really high quality men's shirts tend to be found at thrift stores. I've come across All Saints. I've come across a few like really great brands like that, and I think that's a good place to look. You could either cut it down, you could use it for yardage. I actually like bigger the better. If it's an extra small or a small, you might, you know, be able to use it as is and just make some changes and some adjustments to it. There's lots of tutorials on YouTube of how to take a men's shirt and do something with it. Great to make stuff for little people. Yeah, so don't shun the men's section. The linen section, you guys know I'm using a sheet from my Charlie caftan. I made a sheet out of, I made an Ursula dress out of a sheet this summer before I started this vlog. So you might want to go back and look at my Instagram to see that. I love using sheets. I actually lined my Vogue 9075 jumpsuit with a blue sheet. I'm using it to line another dress behind me. Also in the linen section tend to be where cuts of fabric are. So if you're looking for where cuts of fabric, generally they're in with all the linens and bedding and stuff like that. Now, yes, you have to make sure that it's in good shape and make sure it doesn't have stains and stuff like that. But as far as I'm concerned, if I wash something in boiling water, it's washed in boiling water. Like, I really don't care who's used it or whatever, like that doesn't bother me at all. And lastly is the kids section. So I found this sweet little top in the kids section. And how cute is that? It is the softest, finest jersey. It's like a cream with, I think it's black. And this, to me, for $1, is destined to become a little bralette and panty set. That's what I'm gonna try and do for that. And I actually made my first pair of undies today using the Megan Nielsen Acacia Free pattern. And I'm wearing them right now. They're really, really comfortable. I haven't even added the elastic yet. Just because they're a toile and I wasn't intending to keep them. I really just wanted to try them on and see how they felt, and I kind of forgot to take them off, but they're super, super comfortable. So I definitely recommend you try out that pattern. But yeah, wouldn't this make a sweet little set of bra and panty in the little hearts, maybe in time for Valentine's Day? Who knows? We shall see. Okay, what else do I have on my list? So with all those things, consider the yardage, right? So sometimes if there are good sales, I will go into the dresses or into the skirts. A pleated skirt. I've seen people do amazing things with pleated skirts and just steam them and iron them out and get so much yardage out of it. That's another thing with the linens, right? Is getting a ton of yardage. So sometimes you can think of it as a refashion, and sometimes you can just wear it as is, of course. But sometimes you can think of it as just plain old yardage that you can do something with. And last on my list, of course, you need to have a look at the condition. So for some people, if there's a broken zipper or if there's a torn seam or a dropped hem, they'll just discount it, right? They won't even think about it. And so the thrift stores are trying to get rid of that stuff. So mostly I've seen, especially if a zipper is broken, it will already be marked down really low. If it hasn't, bring it to the front and ask them to mark it down, because you know what? Most people are not gonna buy that, and you can fix it because you are strong, you are a sewer, you can make it work. And yeah, so I've also had situations where there's something that has a stain on it and it's really discounted because of that, but then I just turn it into something else, you know? Okay, and so quickly before I go, I wanted to show you what I got at a thrift store in the county where we have our cottage. It's a Bible mission store that I've been to a couple times, and I went there this time and there was a huge supply of sewing stuff. And the funny thing was I had planned to make a bralette, and I was on my way to Fabricland to get some stretch lace and some elastic and stuff. And they had this huge cachet of all that kind of stuff. So let me show you what I got. So for $3, I got this bag of Pico stretch lace. Let's see how pretty that is. It's nice and stretchy. And I tried to count it. There's meters and meters and meters here. It's probably, I don't know, 10, 12 meters, maybe more. There was actually another dark pink lace in with this that wasn't stretched that I might not use, but for $3, that was amazing. I got this entire thing of stretch elastic, clear elastic that I've already used a couple times. I can't imagine I will ever go through this. I think it was $6 for the whole roll of this. This is my favorite. I got black fold over elastic. And again, there's this whole, you know, again, I don't even know how many meters, like how many things on there, 20, 30, something like that. And it's just a beautiful, nice fold over elastic, perfect for making underwear and bras and stuff like that. And I think this was $4 or $5 for the rest of this roll. And then they had all of this bra making stuff, like bra backs, rings, and these are all 50 cents, 65 cents, 75 cents, bra back. This is a really thin double face tape for $1. So I got all that, and then I looked at their patterns, and I grabbed 2 little patterns for 50 cents each. Look how cute that is. Oh my gosh, it's all about her hair. Her hair. Yes, ma'am. Look, you are cute. Cute, cute, cute. And then I also love this one too. I thought that was kind of cool. I love this detail here. And I'll show you the back. Yeah, those are kind of cool. For 50 cents, even just for the artwork, you got to pick them up, right? So yeah, I got that haul. I think I got other stuff as well, but that's just the stuff that I could find in the bag that I haven't unpacked yet. So that is all about thrifting for me today. I am working really hard on my holiday capsule, and I'm going to give you an update really soon. The problem is that I don't know exactly what I want to do, and I want to be able to tell you exactly, but I can tell you that I'm making at least 4 things. I may put in a 5th. 2 of them are almost completely done. One of them is on my cutting table. And then the 4th and the 5th, I'm kind of debating. But I want to be able to mix it in with my stuff and really show you exactly what I'm packing. So it'll be coming up, but it's great. And actually, so far, the 2 that I made are also all from thrifted items. So there you go, putting my thrifting to work as yardage. Okay, I'm off. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good day. Bye-bye.